Hello lovebirds! Today we are reviewing When the Past Was Around, a game that comes to us from developer Mojiken and publisher Toge Productions. I played this one on the PlayStation 4. It is coming out sometime mid-December for the PlayStation 4, Switch, and Xbox. It is currently available on Steam. The current price is $7.99. Not sure how much it's going to be on those other platforms just yet. When the Past Was Around is a beautifully animated adventure point-and-click puzzle game. The game tells the story of Ida and her kind of coming of age, falling in love, dealing with loss. It's a completely silent story in terms of nothing is spelled out for you in text or dialogue. Everything is told through the beautiful animations as well as the music and puzzles that you have to solve. So essentially each puzzle opens up in a scene of Ida's life. You don't actually control Ida herself, but rather you have a pointer where you can click around the room where she is. You can pick up certain items in the room and store them in your inventory until they're needed. You can also inspect certain items for clues. If you do happen to get stuck and you're not sure which direction to turn to, you can press the triangle button if you're playing on the PlayStation 4 as I was, and that will highlight all the interactive or key items in the room. You can also scroll the screen to the right or left using the R1 and L1 buttons respectively. And from there, it's your pretty standard puzzle solving. You can put certain puzzles together by collecting pieces of them. There are some number-based locks and boxes that require keys. Nothing you've never come across in a puzzle game, but certainly creatively done. A fair majority of the game revolves around the theme of music and also the fact that her lover is an owl, which might be symbolic, but he actually looks like an owl. So there's a lot of feather and bird-based puzzles as well. But on a more serious note, I was surprised how much emotion this game could draw out of me without saying a word. The story is so easy to understand because it's something that we've either all been through or all fear going through. It's that finding the love of your life only to lose them and just having to go through that process of grief and moving on. It's so poignant. But of course, I have to critique the puzzles because this is in fact a puzzle game. While I didn't find them particularly challenging and really didn't get stuck on any of the puzzles, some of the items you're looking for can get repetitive, like you'll have to find a key to open a box, to get a code to open another box or something like that, or find box cutters to cut open the boxes in the room that have been taped shut. But overall, very small critiques for a very well-made game. But that said, I don't think this game would be nearly as poignant as it was without the absolutely gorgeous art style. The graphics look like they come straight out of a storybook, and a storybook that I would buy. The game uses such rich, earthy colors that really help ground it, and it brings the characters to life in such a beautiful way. I did not see myself getting emotional about a man with an owl head, but I guess we're in that stage of 2020. But anyway, I really just think this game knocked it out of the park with presentation, and that includes the soundtrack as well. The music all spirals from this one theme from the violin that kind of starts the game. It comes across through a music box, through the playing of the owl. That music is kind of the seeds that start their relationship, and it grows into this beautiful thing. Music kind of progresses the story as well, as when you're going from place to place, you end up oftentimes clicking on the notes that either the owl plays or appear on the screen, and that kind of progresses you to the next section. While When the Past Was Around is a puzzle game at its very core, it's also somewhat of a cinematic experience, and with that, it does come with a rather short playtime. It's only going to take you maybe a couple hours to get through this game, but it will stick with you for much longer than that. Thank you so much for checking out my review of When the Past Was Around. If you'd like to see more videos like this one, hit the subscribe button below so you can follow all of our reviews and previews. And don't forget to check out the description box for links to our Discord, as well as our merchandise store and our memberships if you'd like to support us further. Thank you again for watching, and I will see you next time.